Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So, I don't come out here enough, apparently. I am out in central Washington, the Little Naches area, and currently I am below the main kind of Quartz Creek bed. And today is a day where we are just going to be walking around, me and the dog. Say hello, Leica. No, she's not going to say hello. We're just going to be walking around and seeing what we see, doing a little bit of prospecting, potentially for a new Thunderegg bed. I do not believe for a second that the two kind of main beds out here are the only ones. So, I have a list of places that I've already kind of identified as far as things to check out. So we're just going to be hopping in and out of the car, checking things out, seeing what we can see, and that. You know, I already have a couple of excellent examples of both localities, so I'm not super into the idea of digging more. I want something different. So this area is cool and unique in that we have a ton of dirt bike trails. So I'm going to be looking in and around the same elevation as some of these other Thunderegg beds, same area, within the rhyolite for potentially other Thundereggs, other locations. So we're going to be kind of driving the main road and hopping off and walking around. You know, this is really a thick, tough area. Let me show you something. So it is steep here. It's very steep, and the brush gets thick in places, and I don't particularly want to go trudging down through this brush or up there. So the plan is to utilize some of these off-road trails that I can't necessarily drive down with ease, and the dirt bike trails, and see what we come up with. Right now, we're getting below kind of the bed, the Quartz Creek bed with the big blue eggs, and then we'll see if anything has migrated downhill. Beautiful July morning. We're starting to now get into some rhyolite, which that is a good sign. Thundereggs only form in rhyolite, and looks like we're going to be opening up onto an epic view here. Let's look through some of this. Maybe we'll catch a good view of the mountain. Maybe not. Maybe we'll kind of see it peeking through the trees there. But here we go. Yeah, some rhyolite. I mean, nothing is jumping out. It's just a bunch of fractured rhyolite, but you know, kind of means I'm in the right place, I guess. It's important to definitely know how to identify your rhyolite. That could be a subject for a whole other video, but yeah, it just continues, huh? Kind of cool. All the wild strawberries are starting to come in here. They are. They're everywhere. All that in there. It's all wild strawberries. Yeah, this is some of the material from up top there. I don't know if a person sent this down, but kind of some little Thundereggs in there. Keep going. And here's the end of the line, unless we want to walk. Geez, maybe we'll walk up. Could walk up this trail to the beds and then back down to the vehicle, but I think instead we're just going to walk back the easy way. Lots of rhyolite, nothing of note or significance, though. We're also going to be stopping at Quartz Creek probably a number of times. It kind of cuts through this area. We'll just be checking that to see if there's anything interesting in the creek. And that can help me determine what is eroding into it by checking it as I head upstream. There's also some fossils out here. I've never really showed those. There's also some kind of blue, gray, purple, whatever, chalcedony. So last year I was out here, and me and backcountry Sean and Sarah, we were camping, and in one of the fire rings, somebody had used this like big blocky piece of kind of purple, gray chalcedony as part of the fire ring. So I'm thinking I'm going to check that area out as well. All right, you can see some cars back there, heading up a hill. All right, back there is the main bed that we walked below. And now I'm encouraging my dog to drag me up this hill. And man, steep, but the goal is to get to the same elevation as that other bed and see if there's any rhyolite exposures or any existing pits. One thing I like to do when I come out to these spots, I'm looking for, forgive the heavy breathing. One thing I look for ahead of time, kind of a winter project, right, is dead trees. You know, people have a tendency to undercut trees, and in doing so, they die. And then I can see them on the satellite photos. So, I'm only going up like a 55-degree angle here. I will look for those dead trees, pin them on my map, and then in these types of situations, we'll go investigate. Maybe there's something below that somebody was digging for, and it can be a clue for something better in the future, you know? I know the camera kind of doesn't do it justice, but the view kind of just poking between the trees out here is incredible. Just get the little glimpses of it, but it sure is nice. So this is Quartz Creek, and it's a great little spot to stop off and water the dog, but I'm gonna kind of head up here some, and maybe I'll be able to find something, well, interesting in here. We'll see. It's cool that it kind of just cuts right through the woods. It's definitely like a little oasis up in here. Very cool. Look at that, how picturesque. Not really seeing much in the way of cool rocks. But you never know. You start to get a little farther and deeper in. So lush. Dog enjoys it as well. I walked up there a decent ways, third mile, half mile, and didn't come across much. Just more of the same. I mean, there's like basalt and rhyolite, and that's kind of what there is, which that's okay. We have plenty of time still today. We're gonna head up and keep digging around. Maybe we'll come up with something good, you know. Yeah, that's really moving. You know, I would say I give myself a 10% chance if I did something good. So if I was to continue off to the right, that would go to the lily pad Thunderegg bed down there. We're going to drive down 1901 here and get to the point where I found a big chunk of well, purplish bluish chalcedony and walk up the hill from there. Look at that view. That's amazing. Isn't it gorgeous out here? Let's see what we come up to. Got this nice big berm here. Yeah, looks like the road continues. So I'm going to grab my bag and let's go investigate. Doesn't look like many people have been out here in a while. There's not a flake of garbage, not a single dirt bike track, not a footstep. Maybe we'll come up to something good. So maybe a quarter mile down this road, the road that we are paralleling, but up there, I found that chunk of chalcedony, so I'm wondering, well, if any of it's just rolled down this hill. So right behind me here is a sandstone formation, and you can see it actually continues way up above on that other road up there. Right here, though, there's just some fossils sitting here, so let's check these guys out. So you can kind of see this just flaky formation in here, and like right there, you can see a leaf fossil. A lot to pick through if you wanted to. I'm probably not going to take any of this. I mean, you can just kind of see little fossils in it. Looks like there's a crazy amount of this stuff. Come on, dog, we're going this way. All right, so there's some fossils. That's cool. Location I haven't seen before. It's fun. Right there. We have a rhyolite exposure. It's definitely rhyolite. I wish I could get over to that. We are way far away. But man, who knows? Who knows what's out here? Well, you can kind of see here now, we have this ridge that runs out to that exposure. That's about 2 miles. So that's not happening today, but that's pretty good. That would be, I think, doable to walk that kind of that ridge there. That really stands out. "400 feet in elevation up there, I found that broken piece of chalcedony, and it's interesting. We're starting to change here and get into some basalt and out of that sandstone. I do have a little bit more road to walk down here, but then it just ends down there. So we'll see. I don't think I have it in me with the dog to try to trudge uphill through that, but I was hoping maybe to see something down here, you know. Running out of time a little bit today. I'm going to walk out that dirt bike trail, parked there. Quarter mile down the road is the lily pad bed that you've seen several times. But let's see where this dirt bike trail heads off to. Driven past it many times, wondered about it. No time like the present. I still got some time out here before I have to head back. So let's hope for the best, I guess. Man, it sure would be sweet to have a dirt bike. Could really get out here. So it looks like that dirt bike trail continues to go, I guess so it'd be north. Continues to go north. I'm now above the lily pad bed, so I'm going to drop down overland route and maybe I see something different. But if I'm going to go overland with the dog, downhill's the way to do it. So I think it should be mentioned here. If you're not comfortable overlanding it, navigation, tools, compass, all that, you should not walk through this stuff and stay on the trail. Well, I didn't manage to find any Thunderegg beds that are new, but But I did manage to eliminate some places, find a slightly nicer place to go look for fossils, and I'll save that for when Sarah's with me. She enjoys fossils much more than I do. And walking back to the car, I cut up and down, up over the lily pad beds and just hiked it through everything. Put the camera away, it's too rough, you know, you're just tromping through a million spider webs and thorny things and stuff. So yeah, you know, I think we're gonna call this one an afternoon. Who knows, maybe a round 2 or 3 here, I'll be able to come up with something good. In the meantime, maybe we can take in the view here. It's pretty. Look at that. It's lovely out there. Lovely. Well, yeah, I don't have anything to show you, so I guess I won't see you back at the shop. We're just going to leave this one here, and who knows, maybe there's a Thunderegg bed down there just waiting to be found. All right, everybody. Y'all take care, and I will catch you on the next video.